Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Neil here from Post to Post. Thank you so much for joining me. I've wanted to do this video for a while, and I wrote down an entire page of notes of all the changes I want to see in every single NHL team's jersey or uniform. I think I might title the video Change in Jersey, but really this is kind of about the entire uniform. I'm not talking about pants or socks or anything like that, but just in general, their entire brand, I guess. So it's been a while since I made this list, and the reason I delayed it is because I wanted to put all my thoughts down on a piece of paper, wait a couple of weeks, and then revisit it and see if I agree or change my mind. So it's a bit of maybe an authentic process on camera, which may not be the most enjoyable to watch, but for me, I want to feel confident. I don't just want to put my opinion down and then put it out there. I want to stew on it and sit on it a little bit and then revisit it. So that's what this is. I appreciate your patience. We're going to go through every single NHL team here. Some are going to be quick, some are going to be slow, depending on the team, depending on what I want to change. So let's start off, and this is basically in alphabetical order as far as abbreviation. So that means Anaheim's first. So let's get going. The Anaheim Ducks, what do I want them to change? I have written down here, full redesign of home and away. I still agree with that. Their design has been used since 2010 or 2011. I believe they started with a dark jersey first and then transitioned the next year to also include the white version. I don't think they came out in the same year. But anyways, the design we have now, it's been about a decade, which isn't really that long in the life of a jersey, but it feels a bit outdated for me. So I'd like to see them try something new. And by new, maybe kind of take the path that some of the other teams are taking and go the retro route and dig in through their history and maybe come up with something that way. I think that would be really cool because Anaheim has an incredible brand historically, and they have so much to work with. So I think it's coming though. I think it's rumored. Arizona. This one's easy. The Kachina is being used as their primary home jersey this year. They are still using the other one for a couple of games, I believe. But it looks like the transition is underway for them to go the retro route and go with the Kachinas. So my want for the Arizona Coyotes is to come out with a white one, which I think is probably going to happen maybe next season or the season after. And I think I'm in the majority there. I think most people want that. Boston. Let's see what I have. Put the shoulder patch logo on the front of the new third. Yes, I really like Boston's alternate logo, the one that's on the patch, the one that's on the shoulder, sorry. They've used that in the past as a primary logo. I think it was a Winter Classic game in 2014 or something around there, or an alternate in the Reebok years. And I really like that jersey. I'm not a big fan of Boston, as you guys know, but I really like that jersey. So I'd like to see that come back as an alternate in Adidas. Buffalo, bring back the goat head jersey in the black and the red. I got the Buffalo reverse retro on here right now, but yeah, let's bring back the. I know Sabres fans. I know you don't want those colors to come back. I understand the majority of you are so thrilled what's going on right now in the world of Buffalo and their jerseys. I'm with you. They look amazing. Probably the best uniform in the entire NHL right now. But still, just for nostalgia's sake, can we please have the goat head back in the original colors, the red, some black in there, just as like an alternate that they use like 5 games of the year in a normal 82-game season. That's all I'm asking. Calgary, bring back the 80s style jersey as a third. So I might have to show a picture of this one, but I know what I'm talking about here. I remember. So there was a jersey that looked very similar to the retro jersey that they're using now. White or dark, doesn't matter. But on the bottom, it came down like this and then went like up. It's not a pretty jersey, but when I was watching hockey as a young kid and watching highlights and stuff, I remember that jersey. So to me, it does make me quite nostalgic. So that's. I don't know if they should make it their official away jersey or home or whatever, but maybe an alternate. It would work in line with the retro feel that they've got going on. Chicago, create a white version of the Winter Classic jersey. The black one is one of my favorite jerseys in my entire collection. I love it. I would really like to see a white version of that, and I've seen other people say this online too, so I don't think I'm alone there. Colorado, create a dark version of the reverse retro. Listen, I understand that was the most popular reverse retro. I don't necessarily agree with that top ranking. It is a beautiful jersey. I'm so happy that I have it in my collection, but I would have preferred to see the reverse of that, a dark version. So maybe they come up with that in the future, possibly with maybe the Nordiques original colors. We'll see. Columbus Blue Jackets bring back the original logo on their blue. It's odd. It is odd that they have a red jersey. So I would love to see that logo or a version of the original on a blue Adidas jersey. I feel like that's a reasonable request here for Columbus. Dallas, create a radical third jersey based on the Texas State flag colors. They actually thought about this. They had concepts done up, I don't know how many years ago, but they did. Like, this was official. They were actually thought about it. And when we think about Dallas and what they've done recently with that crazy neon jersey, I think it proves that they're not really scared to kind of experiment. So I hope in the future that they go down the route of using those Texas flag colors, the red, the blue, the white, and to see what they can do. Because, I know there's a lot of red and white and blue in the NHL already, but still, I think there's so much potential there for a state-themed Texas jersey in Dallas. So I'd love to see that. Detroit, bring back one of their specialty jerseys in Adidas form. I played it very safe here. I didn't say create anything new because I know how you Red Wings fans think. So I figured, okay, well, how can I please as many people as possible and still get what I want? And that is to bring back a jersey that they've already used that is fairly popular. So maybe the ones that they've used in the outdoor games or Stadium Series. They've been in a Stadium Series, I think Winter Classic, and then another game. There's 2 of the 3 that I like. The other one is questionable. Edmonton, swap the orange primary and the blue alternate. This one's super easy for me. I don't like them using the orange as their primary color for their home jerseys. I like the alternate, the blue one. That is nostalgic to me. It's retro. I wish that they used that as their primary home and the orange one as their alternate. I feel like that one's reasonable. Florida, bring back the original logo and jersey as an alternate. Yeah, I really like the Florida Panthers jerseys in general. The dark one, the white one especially. But to have maybe the original jersey done in Adidas, and I know they kind of did that with the reverse retro, but it's still not. It's not the same. I want for the most part, the original jersey with the original logo, but just done in Adidas form. LA Kings, total redesign of home and away. So much like Anaheim, I want to see the black and the silver and the white just kind of go. I want to see some color come back in, maybe the purple and the gold or the yellow. Maybe they try something completely new. I don't know. I'm just bored of LA's uniforms right now. Minnesota, use the off-white instead of white in their road jerseys. So Minnesota did use an off-white in I think it was their Stadium Series jersey from 2015, 14 ish. And I think it would be interesting that instead of using white in their away jerseys, if they maybe experimented and used that cream color. I know that color is usually saved for an old team, like an Original Six team, but I think it might work in Minnesota's favor because that color is very complementary to the green. So I've seen some concepts, and they were really good. So this one is not going to happen. I know that, but still, I can dream. Montreal, make the reverse retro a permanent alternate. Sorry, mute. Yes, I mean, the Montreal Canadiens reverse retro is absolutely amazing. If it does not go on past this year, I will riot. Nashville, go back to blue as their primary color. Easy peasy for me. Do not like yellow as their primary color, other than the reverse retro. I think it works there, but I would love to see them kind of go back to the roots a little bit. Use blue as their primary color. New Jersey, create a black jersey as a third. I've been wanting to see this forever. The potential of seeing that beautiful New Jersey Devils red logo on a black background, a black jersey, I think it would pop so well. And I've seen concepts, and people just knock it out of the park most of the time when they do them. So I'd really love to see that. The Islanders, you already know what I'm going to say. Bring back the damn fisherman. And Islanders fans, I don't care if you don't want it. Okay? It doesn't matter to me if you don't want it. A lot of people out there want it. Jersey collectors want it. Just let us have this little tiny piece of cake. They're not going to wear it that much. They'll wear it in a couple games, and then that'll be it. Don't be afraid of being teased by Rangers fans. Tease them back. We want the fisherman. Rangers, a variation of the reverse retro needs to become an alternate. Maybe a white version of the reverse retro with the original kind of striping along the bottom, I think would be a very nice permanent alternate for the Rangers. Ottawa, create an alternate like the Heritage Classic. So they've moved on to kind of an old school. I wouldn't really call it a retro. I don't really feel like those new Ottawa jerseys are old enough to be called retro. They still kind of feel modern a little bit. But the Heritage Classic jersey that they used 6 years ago, whenever it was, that would be really neat to see in Adidas form as an alternate to kind of go back even further and pay respects and be a little bit more retro. Philadelphia, full redesign of home and away. This one is, I think, maybe a little bit risky, and I think I'm probably going to be in the minority here. Flyers fans, I would say, are comfortable with the home and away. They don't really want to see them redesigned, and I think they're okay as well. I just think that maybe they could just try something a little bit new, a little bit more modern. And I know they're a team that came in the second wave of teams in the NHL, but still, I feel like it might be okay to change their jersey. So I'd like to see some experimenting from Philadelphia. Pittsburgh, bring back their early 90s logo. Just do it. Like, I know the reason why. You don't have to explain down below in the comments. I know it's Lemieux, okay? I understand that. I don't care. I don't care. Bring it back, okay? Pittsburgh, bring it back. Do it. San Jose, create a white version of the 30th anniversary jersey. Yeah, kind of a waste that the Sharks went with the dark version of their anniversary jersey. I really thought that they were going to come up with the white one because they just did that dark one in Reebok like 5 years ago, whenever it was. Wow, I've said that a lot. I really need to do some research and get concrete years here. Yeah, we need a white version of that. St. Louis, create a St. Louis flag-based jersey. So kind of like with Dallas and the Texas flag. St. Louis already uses elements from their city flag. That's in multiple jerseys. So why not come up with an alternate that is strictly based on the flag? That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. Tampa Bay Lightning, full redesign of home and away. This one's super easy for me. Boring. You're called the Lightning. This is a broken record. I've beat this to death. Your jerseys are boring. They're clean. They are. They look way too close to the Maple Leafs. You need your own identity. Get new jerseys. Toronto Maple Leafs. I have written down here full redesign of home and away. I'm going to, what's the right word? Recant? I'm going to retract that statement. Maybe their home and away are okay for now, but I would like to see them kind of have more of a historic jersey as an alternate or something like that. Maybe they could go down the retro path as well. I really like the 90s style logo. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, and that's technically their current logo is technically kind of older than their 90s one, but still, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it does in my head. Vancouver, create a white version of the skate jersey. Is Vancouver going to do the same thing that Calgary's doing? Continuing to use the black skate jersey, coming up with a white one, and then making those the primary home and away. I really hope they do it. I would love to see a white skate jersey. Vegas Golden Knights, use the shoulder patch logo on a new jersey other than the reverse retro. So yeah, I'm happy they put it on the reverse retro. It looks pretty good. But I'd like to see that logo on a different alternate jersey that's not the reverse retro, that's not going to go away in a year, that's going to be there permanently. Make it happen. Washington Capitals bring back reverse retro, but in the original colors. I like the reverse retro in the red and the current colors. It does look good, but I want the original colors. And yeah, they weren't that great colors, but that whole era of Washington is very nostalgic for me. I need those original colors. I need those 90s colors. I need it. Like, it has to happen, and I think it's coming. I think they're talking about it, but I don't know for sure. Winnipeg, full redesign of home and away. I also like to see them go the retro route, using the Heritage Classic jersey, the dark one, and the away one as their home or primary home and away or primary jerseys. That would be awesome. Their current home and away are just average, I think. So, I fully expect honestly, a lot of people to disagree with a lot of things that I said in this video, but that's kind of the beauty about this video, is that what I want in jerseys isn't wrong. I mean, it's not right either. You could come up with a list of 31 things. They all could be completely different than mine, and yours wouldn't be right, but they wouldn't be wrong either. That's what's awesome about this. I love the community around jerseys. It's such a ridiculous thing. It kind of is this like subculture within hockey of jerseys and logos, and it's kind of silly, but it's amazing at the same time. And we can all like different things. We can all appreciate different aspects of different logos and different jerseys. So if you have a couple of minutes and you want to list a couple of teams down below in the comment section telling me what you'd like to see them do with their full jersey lineup or uniform, that would be awesome. If you want to list all 31 teams and be an absolute rock star and legend, man, you do it. I'd love that. I read all the comments, and yeah, I'd be pretty pumped to see someone list out 31 teams with 31 different things like I did here. That'd be pretty cool. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will be doing some very serious rankings, and by serious I mean like serious NHL rankings. I'm doing inside of the COVID arenas. I'm just waiting on a couple of photos. I'm doing all of the now 48 alternates jerseys starting in 2018 season. Scoreboards or score clocks, whatever, jumbotrons, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. I'm ranking those. I'm going to try and get the NHL practice facilities photos and rank those. What else? Locker room urinals. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to rank the urinals. What else do I got going on? NBA City jerseys. Those are coming up. Going to look at some MLR logos, MLR uniforms. That's rugby. Of course, jersey concepts. I just have my whole list here in front of me. Some baseball logos. That's all I have on my screen for right now. But there are definitely rankings coming. Serious NHL rankings. And I'm super pumped for. So if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Please join me here. I hope you're having a great day. Hit the like button if you like this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.